Good morning. This is Jamal Barnes, and I have a topic on my head that I want to express to the audience on this recording. Um, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was a crazy day. Yesterday, I read what I read and I saw on the news about this killing in Florida, and I felt as though like this thing in America about people supporting us and trying to keep us safe is not true. It's like all fucked up. It's a systematic trait because how do you let a 19-year-old guy have a gun? It don't make sense. I'm from Philadelphia. Ain't no legalizing unless you 25 or something to get a gun or anything, an act or whatever, you know. But I'm not saying the guy. I'm saying the guy must be God crazy. That's what I'm gonna say. I was trying to be nice, find something cool, but no, be straightforward in this video. God was crazy. God was stupid. He was young. He was dumb. You know, everybody in life go through things in life. Family member problems, mom, dad, whatever. You know, sometimes you just gotta just get away, let it go. And I feel as though some people in this world don't let things go. They hold grudges and they become mentally focus on their problems, and then they destroy everybody around them, and they hurt people around them by doing their own crazy acts, like their own agenda. Like the guy, he killed about almost 17 people in the school. Like he brought a gun into the school. Here's another thing about y'all schools. Like I went to Florida. Some of them schools have metal detectors, but y'all white schools, mostly suburbs, whatever, they don't carry it because y'all thinking that it's a suburb and you live there nicely and ain't nobody will come there and hurt y'all. But if you see what happened, I think that should be put in play because kids bring knives, smoke weed, all type of stuff. Like, and I believe half of them kids in there are exposed to that certain things. And I feel as though if you give another part of school metal detectors, what's wrong with them having metal detectors? And my other thing is this guy had problems. He had problems, and y'all just like let it be. Even expelling the man, kicking him out of the school, it didn't change nothing. Like y'all knew that this guy had super problems. Like, and that's the crazy thing about life. People scared to stand up and say something because they might get hurt or somebody might say something to offend them. But if you look at it, we all live in the same systematic place. We might be living in different states and different countries, but it's still the same. You know, the government needs to work on how to guard us, how to keep us safe. Stop worrying about what's overseas and bring it over here. You making it worse on us for us to keep our family safe and for our families to go to school. And this right here is going to put my mind into play that if I have kids, they're going homeschool. That's for my fear because of what's seen out in any school. And I've been through public school my whole life, and I ain't never dealt with no shootings. And it's a black school, and ain't nobody going in there shooting nobody. And that's honest to God to what I've seen from my life being in this world, going to schools around my life. And every time I hear about a shooting, it was either a white guy from a suburb area with no metal detectors, no high police, nothing. It's just roaming schools. Like you really let kids go into the school. I can't even get in my school without ID or check the metal detectors or taking my belt off, taking my shoes off. You know, and it's a public school. I'm from Philadelphia. They just go in, they book bags, go to the class, ring, ring, boom. It's a happy day. You know what I'm saying? Teachers walking past, happy day, but not really thinking that some of these kids are becoming adults and their minds are different. And you just can't carry that statistic around saying that everybody is the same and where you live in the environment, everybody gonna grow is the same. There are people in life crisis. They go into these situations or go into a suburb to get out of a crisis, but they still deal with their crisis because people are still dealing with this. They haven't found themselves, so they hurt other people and they extort people. And on my behalf, all my condolences out for all the Florida people and all the dead ones and all the moms and the dads and the sisters and the brothers and the aunts and uncles and nieces. They all lost loved ones because it's sad to see a loved one gone. And that's hard to even talk about or bring up calmly if you're fully in emotion. And there's another thing, Donald Trump, that man needs to grow up because I know he got kids and I know he's more compassionate than what he's saying in these speeches because it's making himself look as credible as in his life because it's not going to help anybody's life. It's going to destroy, and everybody's not going to believe you. They're not going to believe nothing you say because now this thing happened and your first interview or your first pro, we gonna call it, you was just saying things off a prompt. Is in this lifetime, I figure you are a human being. You do have a soul. You do have a mind. I think you supposed to express from the heart because if it's vice versa, because I'm not saying I'm a full religious man, but I take some parts of the Bible that I believe in, and I say do to others as you want to others done to you. And I feel as though Donald Trump is just a pawn to the game. He just stuck in his own world. Feels that he could change the world with his own agenda, and he's affecting it, not effecting, affecting, AFFECT, affecting most of the system and keeping everything in play and keeping everything structured so they can keep everything good for them. But when you look at the smaller people, yeah, we smile and we go on to our families, whatever. But are we really, really can trust y'all protecting us? Can you really, really trust y'all letting our kids go to school or go outside the streets? Like, it's messed up. Like, y'all need to build up something. This got to stop. I'm not having my nieces laid out for nobody, And I'm gonna post this on my Facebook, and I hope I get a lot of likes and a lot of comments because express yourself the way you're supposed to express yourself and be who you want to be. But understand, if you see a person that has a problem, try to get somebody to talk to that person if you can't get involved in talking to them because you might be a friend and I know how friend roles get. Some friends ain't gonna tell you the real things about yourself. They're just gonna let you figure it out and let you build. But I feel as though the guy that did this, he really had a lot on his chest and he just did the wrong thing to take it off his chest. He could have did something better. He could have just read a book or just went fishing or something like and got over it because you 19. You were almost a grown man, my brother. Like you could have been somewhere, even though whatever you lost your family members, and now you took somebody else's life because you felt bad and mourning from your own love. That doesn't work in this world. Like you gotta understand, people that was out there didn't do nothing to you. They didn't say nothing bad. They didn't hurt you. They was living their life. You carried the grudge. You carried your own agenda, your own mental side, and you wanted to force their energy how you felt on them because you wasn't happy. And I feel as though you gonna get everything deserved to you. And I pray that you do understand that you need to focus on your life because they're not gonna hit you with no hard charge. That you already know how it is, so you good. Well, I'm at work and I can't be talking too long. But it's Jamal Young Flex. Catch you to my next video. Peace, love.